I'm Madhu Sharma and this is Design Mind. Every episode we teach your mind about design by analysing a website. The web has so many good articles to make you a better designer. So in this episode we're going to have another look at some of the best, this time focusing on the topic of large images and hero images. First off, we have this article in the iStock photo blog, which discusses the concept of hero images with several designers. Although published in 2010, it's still a great read as it perfectly defines the concept. As the article explains, a hero image is essentially a large graphic that welcomes a user to the website. As the article notes, humans respond more to images than text. So having a photographical welcome will result in a more emotional experience. It can create an atmosphere or provide an almost story-like welcome to a website. It offers a quick summary of the page that allows the user to quickly understand its contents. The article also identifies some issues with hero images. Firstly, the photo must suit the content, otherwise it will send the wrong message and confuse the user. Secondly, it's also important to consider bandwidth constraints, as making a user wait to load a large image creates plenty of frustration. The article also looks at some interesting uses of hero images. Because it's from 2010, most of these are now out of date, but it might still be worth going over for some inspiration. Next, we have this excellent article by Kathy Whiten of the Nelson Norman Group, titled Image-Focused Design, Is Bigger Better? The article was written in September 2014. Although it deals with how large images can be counterproductive, many of its points are equally relevant to hero images. Catherine gives the example of the redesigned Southwest Airlines website, which uses this absolutely breathtaking large image. However, as she notes, the large size pushes the flight search to the bottom of the page, which is silly because people primarily come to this website to search for flights. Catherine then looks at the original website design. While this version might have been a cluttered mess, the search functionality was at the forefront of the page and so easy to find. This, of course, doesn't mean that large images are a bad thing, as Catherine identifies a strategy for using them effectively. She says a designer should first identify the goals of a site, then prioritize these goals to work out which is the most important, and then finally use an image that supports these goals and directs the user to the most important areas. I really like the points Catherine makes in her article. And I agree with her, if used effectively, large images can create both aesthetic appeal and enhance usability. Personally, I find large images to be great for catching attention. So I would have recommended that Southwest Airlines use the large image, but place the flight search to the right of it, just like I have in this mock-up. That way, you'd have all the emotional appeal, and the image would catch your attention, and you wouldn't need to fumble around for the search, as your eyes would naturally go from the image to the search box, which would now be on the right. Let's move on to our final article, which is from Codrops. It explores interesting ways of transitioning from a hero image. It provides the code for 6 transitions, which include push, fade out, sliced, side, side fixed, side grid, and jam 3. I really love these as they translate the beauty of a magazine style layout, but in a way that is unique to the web. It's simply stunning. In conclusion, the large image is a brilliant way of welcoming users to a website. As Catherine's article showed, it has to be used with care, but if used effectively, it can actually help enhance the usability of the site. And if you combine it with some of the CodeDrop code examples, you can create a slick experience that not only wows users, but fluidly directs them to the information that they want to see. That's it for this episode of Design Mind. A new episode is released every Monday and Thursday. Find us on the web at www.designmind.info. Our YouTube channel is youtube.com/designmindinfo. You can also find us on iTunes. We'd love it if you could leave us a review at any of these places. Until next time, happy designing!